know these games don't count in the standings for guys in the roster bubble, Clark. These games mean everything.
You know, it's important for the team, too. I mean, sometimes you're forced to go deep into your reserves. You need guys that can help win your games when you call on them.
And a look at the starters for the Hornets. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. Miller is out there with LaMelo Ball, and it's Williams at the 5 spot.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Ball is so smart with the ball in the pick-and-roll situation. Already handles these sets like a 10-year vet.
Jones kicks to Poole. Three-pointer. Rebound by Williams. We're about 1 minute into the first. Washington passes to Bridges. Ball against Jones. Ball with the bucket.
That is the LaMelo Ball special right there. No way to defend that.
Poole the pass to Gafford. For the screen on Ball. Here's Jones. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Williams against Jones. Lays it up off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's Koulibaly. Kicks it out to Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Kuzma, that's good.
Boy, that's exactly the kind of strength Kuzma has to show, guys. I mean, take that contact, expect it, and still be able to convert. You've got to do that at this level.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
And one thing with LaMelo, Clark, he has so much length at that point guard position.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, he's listed at 6'7", but he's got a much bigger wingspan than that, which allows him to effectively throw passes over the top. And I think it helps in him being disruptive as a defender, too.
Now Williams following the miss by Kyle Kuzma from deep. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
One of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Wizards trail by 6. Passes it to Gafford. Washington against Kuzma. For the screen on Washington. Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Kuzma.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check, and was maybe a step out of his range.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Williams sends a screen for Miller. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Hey, Greg, what do you like about Brandon Miller's game?
You know, Kevin, for me, his combination of length and skill is something every team is looking for. The key in his development will be adding strength and enhancing his ability to attack off the bounce. On paper, Brandon Miller checked all the scouting boxes. Good size, the percentages, solid rebounding. Now he just has to maintain that play at a higher level.
Avdia's checked in for Daniel Gafford. Now, here's Avdia. Pass to Poole. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Lets the 3 fly. The Hornets pull it in. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Out to Bridges. Back to Williams. Inside. And it's Miller with the jam.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
To the left wing. Here's Koulibaly. Still scoreless. to stop the drought. The Wizards with another miss. Hornets leading by 10. Williams inside. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
So timeout called here. The first for Washington.
And here's a look at some numbers for Jones. Last season's performance for him. Put up about 10 points per game, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Kuzma with a screen on Miller. Poole. The Wizards with another miss. Hornets have gotten off to a tremendous start. 7 of 7 here in the first quarter. Bridges dishes to Williams. Charlotte moving it around. Miller against Poole. Washington with a screen on Poole. Miller the pass to Washington. And then Washington with the dunk.
And not just the score. Miller can dish it as well, showing great vision on that play.
Avdia. No scoring in this one. Poole on the wing. Pass to Koulibaly. Miller against Poole. To stop the run. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Miller outside. Washington with the rebound. The pass to Poole. To the wing on the left. He kicks it to Avdia. Gets it down to single digits.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
To GA, the Wizards with their trades over the summer, they have definitely hit the reset button for a rebuild.
Yeah, and moved on from Beal and traded Porzingis as well. So kept Kuzma and brought in Poole to start the youth movement. Exciting times for the Wizards.
Now, here's Ball. 17 points in his last outing. Passes to Washington. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards trail by 9. Pass to Poole. There's the triple. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Poole's got 6.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
And it's slammed in by Williams.
All you got to do is get open, and Ball's handling the rock, he's going to find you. LaMelo's got incredible passing ability.
Here's Muscala. No good with the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Ball slams it in.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now, here's Poole. Good on the bucket. He's got 8.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Here's Ball driving in and a missed late.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Kispert, no good. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for Charlotte. They're leading by 8. This preseason match with Washington, giving them a chance to check out this Wizards team.
Yeah, and no doubt this is a team that gave them a lot of trouble last season.
Yeah, they dropped the season series, but this is a preseason game. Rather meaningless in the big picture, but still perhaps a chance to measure themselves up against this opponent.
Well, the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
With the crossover and Ball with the lay-in. And the Hornets lead by 9.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now, here's Poole. He's got 11. Kispert, no good. Pass to Washington. In the corner, it's Bridges. Here's Ball. Again, Ball missing. And so it's Charlotte ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Always a joy to get a sneak peek of the NBA season ahead as we get back to the action. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
Something else they've been doing really well is shredding that defense by getting all the way to the rack. They've been absolutely fearless in attacking the paint.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward position. All out there with Miller, and it's Williams at the 5. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Brandon Miller was a one-and-done in Alabama. He put on numbers and put on weight. He said coming into college, I couldn't really take bumps, at least not college bumps. I know building muscle mass is key, and he's not done adding muscle and layers to his game. He says it's all about the work. That's the only way you get better. Kevin?
That's a good focus. Thanks, D.A.
Boy, nice job that time by P.J. Washington to knock down the shot after setting the screen.
Muscala misses.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Avdia can't hit. Looking at the last game for Charlotte, it was a loss to the Heat.
Well, they made a few key shots, but missed many more. It was a rough night for them offensively.
And you know what? If you're not going to outwork your opposition, then you typically are going to get outplayed.
Here's Kuzma. Miles Bridges picking up that last basket. Here's Muscala. Williams with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that lead?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Here's Ball. A second chance effort. Bridges inside the three-point line. Miller finds Washington. Charlotte moving it around. Ball with it, picked up by Kuzma, and Ball slams it in.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
Wizards trail by 14. Pass to Coulibaly. He feeds it to Avdia. There's the 3, and it's Shamet missing. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Charlotte. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Out to Bridges. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. Bridges has got 5 now.
No hesitation from Bridges there. He knows exactly when he should look to shoot it off the catch.
Here's Shamet trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Outside Williams. He dishes it to Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
The Wizards with another miss. And here's Charlotte. They're on a 15-5 run here. And, Greg, it just seems like every night Kyle Kuzma is going to put up double digits.
And he has the potential to be a double-double threat. Just needs to get more aggressive on the glass.
Now Jones following the miss by LaMelo Ball from deep. Shamet, no good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Knocked loose. In transition, here come the Wizards.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Here's Ball. Score the basket, his 8th. 8 for 13 from the floor.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Pass to Koulibaly, and Ball comes to help. To the inside. Williams with the block. Miller outside. Over in the corner, Washington. Miller kicks to Ball. Williams, a screen on Jones. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Kuzma. He's got a clear path. And out of bounds as the Hornets gain possession. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Victor Oladipo and the Oklahoma City Thunder. And then on Thursday, they'll be matching up with Al Horford and the Boston Celtics. Now, here's Ball. In the corner, it's Bridges. That one a little long. Wizards trail by 19. The pass to Avdia. The Wizards with another miss.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jones in the post. He's covered by Ball. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Avdia's got 6. Hornets leading by 17. To the middle. Here's Williams. Kuzma pulls it in. Wizards shooting 31% in the second. Some poor shot selection for them in this quarter. And the basket by Jones.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
Williams has a screen for Ball. To the paint. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist from Ball. 14 points for Williams.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Kuzma kicks to Shannon. The tray. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Boy, we're going to see lots of those. Washington can really get up. Got a little main streak in him, too, which I like.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And here is Ball, following Kyle Kuzma's 3. Since returning to Charlotte in 2004, Clark, wins have been hard to come by for the Hornets.
Yeah, they haven't been able to make it out of the first round. But things finally seem to be trending up. They've got a lot of young talent on their roster, and if that talent grows, better days are ahead. Hey, the steady improvement LaMelo's made as a distributor and team leader, that's pretty admirable. He's becoming more and more of a go-to guy.
Here's what Washington's going with right now. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Avdia. And Poole subbed in for Landry Shamet. Richards no good. And it's Kuzma with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 17. And the foul called on Brandon Miller. That is his first foul of the game. And the Hornets making a change here. Rozier's checked in.
For the away team, number 3, Terry Rozier III.
Here's Koulibaly. And again, Washington no good. Charlotte leading by 17. Bridges inside. It's rebounded by Koulibaly. The Wizards shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Baseline J on the way. The shot's good from Kuzma. Kuzma's got 7 points.
You know, for such a young player, Kuzma has a tremendous amount of confidence and seems to be comfortable no matter where he is and what the circumstance is.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Koulibaly, and a miss there on the triple. Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Rozier the pass to Thor. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. Passes it to Poole. Now Gafford. Good D by Miller.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Hornets lead by 17. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. PJ, hot start offensively. How do you continue that in the second half?
I think we did a great job of attacking the rim and kicking out to our teammates and making open shots. So we got back away from that in the second quarter, but we got to do a better job of that coming out of halftime.
Stick with what works, right? Thanks for your time, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
When I look at the Wizards, at this point you got to take every team you're up against as a test. Asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happens for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those,
And now looking at our current game in progress, a disaster of a first half for the Wizards. Thank you for being with us. Now,
And welcome back as our coverage continues of the NBA preseason. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? We've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
In the backcourt, it's Jones and Poole. Underneath, we'll see Kuzma and Gafford. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
To the wing right side. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 5 assists in the game.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
And it's Washington missing.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts.
Jones, the pass to Kuzma. Fires for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 15 rebounds here tonight. And then Washington with the dunk.
That's serving it up on a platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Jones, the pass to Gafford. Here's Koulibaly, defended by Bridges. The Wizards working the ball around now. Clock at 6. And Kuzma has it in the corner. A three-pointer is right on target. Kuzma's got 10.
A reliable stretch 4. In this day and age, Kuzma is very valuable because of his three-point shooting.
Outside, Ball. Driving to the basket. And Ball slams it in.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And Ball slams it in.
Ball exploding off the floor for a big slam. Young fella's got some pretty good hops on him.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, what's going to enable the retooled Wizards to take the next step? Coach Wes Unseld Jr. said, I think the biggest thing is the fit. A better fit helps the competitive spirit, the connectivity, and guys get the big picture, that the most important thing is winning. Kevin, he thinks that mindset is starting to take hold.
I think it is. Building that culture is so important. David, thanks.
Pretty smart play that time by Ball, calling for a pick and roll to throw the defense off the scent a little bit.
And here's Poole for three. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams has got his 16th rebound on the night. Williams double team. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
Jump ball.
Washington passes to Williams. Out to Bridges. His three-pointer's off the mark. Wizards trail by 16. Dishes it to Jones. Back to Poole. From past the arc. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got assist number 8 now on the night. Washington finds Williams. And one of the big changes to college basketball, Clark, as you know, the NIL, name, image, and likeness. It seems like that would impact the choice to enter the NBA draft.
I don't think there's any question it's had that impact. Some guys that were borderline draft picks now not being penalized for being on scholarship can monetize their name, image, and likeness and do so to the tune of some fairly significant dollars in some cases. And even if the money is not NBA large, it still could close the gap for a family of a player that might be struggling and could use some additional income.
Pass to Rozier. Back to Richards. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Assist goes to.
Boy, nice vision that time from the point guard. Rozier's responsibility is to know when his teammate is open and get the ball there.
Down low. Doubled by Bridges. Poole with no one around. And he's good on the three ball. Poole's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Wizards. Rozier against Jones. Back to Rozier. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Outside, Jones. Pass to Poole. Jones with the screen on Bridges to the middle. Gafford. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Miles Bridges.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Charlotte.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
And another thing, they continue to work it inside and score. It's clear their game plan is attacking the paint as much as possible.
Greg, it seems like the Wizards have been trying to find their edge against tough teams.
Yeah, and the first question is, which end does it happen on, offense or defense? Because you can win tough games by being great at either.
And Washington making a change here. Avdia's checked in. The 2023 season, Clark, certainly wasn't all Charlotte had hoped for coming into that year.
Exactly, Kevin. I mean, injury struggles and a number of other factors just kind of accumulated. You know, they did keep fighting pretty much until the end, and they deserve a lot of credit for that, even though they knew they'd missed the postseason.
Here's Poole. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot two.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
That's good from Poole. All free throws good from Poole.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Bridges kicks to Rozier. Back to Miller. Charlotte moving it around. Kick by Bridges. Miller dishes to Bridges. And that'll be Charlotte as it goes out of bounds. Hornets retain possession. Wizards making a switch here. Muscala's checked in.
Number 35, Mike Muscala.
And a moment here to check out the stats for Hayward. Good season for him last year. Last year averaged 14 points per game, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Charlotte making a switch here. Thor's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Wizards trail by 11. Hayward comes with the double team. Shoots. That one rolling around and rims out.
He has to make that one. I mean, you have to make the defense pay when they slough off of you like that.
Richards passes to Hayward. Now the pass to Thor. 5 to shoot. Here's Richards. Charlotte no good that time either. For Washington, they've gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime. 5 out of 11. Here's Avdia. Here's the 3. The Hornets pull it in. Richards got 6 rebounds in the game.
2 minutes.
Knocks it loose. Passes it to Rozier. Back to Richards. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Back to Muscala. Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Muscala's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And here's Rozier. He brings it up for Charlotte. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. And that one is stuffed right through.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
Kispert's checked in for Washington. Andrew Shamet comes in for Jones. The Hornets also with a sub. McGowan's checked in.
On the court.
.54 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Avdia. And again, Washington no good.
You know, he's been off tonight, off his game. At this point, he might want to focus on creating for others.
Wizards trail by 12. Pass to Shamet. And there's the drive. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
The Hornets shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Rozier the third. 2 shots.
That's good from Rozier.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Wizards. Wright comes in for Poole. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kuzma. Wright with it. And it's Kispert in the corner. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Kispert's got his first bucket of the night.
That is room service delivery from right there. What a sweet dime to create a high percentage shot.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Yeah, platinum level dime dropping there, fellas. Accurate and on time. Thanks again for tuning in as we get going once again with our coverage of the NBA preseason.
And on the court for Charlotte as we start the fourth. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. Miller is out there with ball, and it's Williams at the 5 down low. Bridges inside. Carries it down low. And the Hornets lead by 12.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Muscala misses. Well, Hornets shooting indicative of smooth offensive play. Up at 60%. They're a machine from the floor. Washington finds Williams. And here is Bridges. The pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Charlotte moving it around. Ball from long range. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got his 4th assist in this one. Out to the right wing. Kispert wide open. He fires. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Shamet. A three-pointer off the mark. Hornets leading by 14. Williams in the post. He's covered by Shamet. And finished off by Williams.
And he just big-boyed it right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
In the corner, Shamet with it. Misses the 3. And it's Williams with the ball for Charlotte. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And more than just a jump shooter, Miller's very good around the rim. A rare quality for a wing these days.
Kuzma buries the long-range jumper.
Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Washington making some changes. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Mike Muscala. And it's Avdia in for Landry Shamet. Washington with the ball. 17-point game. Inside. Here's Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Ball feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Teardrop shot. And the rejection by Gafford. Avdia kicks to right. To the inside. And Avdia, the bucket on the assist by Wright.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Ball, the pass to Williams. Williams, double team. Pass to Ball. Now, here's Washington. On the wing, Bridges. A three-pointer, no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the wide-open shot from Avdia. Offline with his 3. Pass to Bridges. Stolen by Avdia. Right outside. Just his first attempt. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Washington kicks to Bridges. And Ball gets double teamed. And here's Miller outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Third personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Charlotte, Mark Williams. Taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
And that one falls for Williams. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Thor's checked in. Gordon Hayward comes in for Bridges. Terry Rozier's checked in for Miller. And Smith subbed in for Ball. Smith against Jones. Pass to Gafford. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And again, Washington no good. Hornets leading by 15. Rozier for three. Sinks the three-pointer.
Oh, now Rozier won't pass on this shot. He's not afraid of the short corner three.
Now here's Jones. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Gafford throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Kuzma finds Jones. And Gafford throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it.
That might indeed ignite a spark in this team.
Williams gets the bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Gafford with the ball. Williams picks him up. Kuzma can't get it to go. That's a two from Smith, and it's wide right. It's off the rim.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
And Gafford throws it down.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
For three, Hayward. It's rebounded by Poole. Wizards trail by 14. 18 feet out, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Driving inside.
That is buku athleticism from Hayward there. It's going downhill and bangs it home.
Poole the pass to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
You know, passes like that go a long way. Terrific teamwork.
On the wing, Rozier. Guarded by Poole. The Wizards shooting 53% from the field in the fourth quarter. Can't ask for more than that from your offense. Chalk up two there.
You can tell this guy believes in himself. Kyle Kuzma making an impact on this end.
Smith against Jones. Rozier for three. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Washington. They're on a 12-4 run. And Kuzma slams it in.
A fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly.
Either that, guys, or he wanted the photographers to get a good shot of it.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 9.
And, you know, there's no question about it. Hayward is an exciting player and an athletic forward who can really, really score.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 9. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges, he's checked in for Gordon Hayward. Jones, no one around him. Knocks down the three-ball.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
It's certainly been an impressive run. They finally found the right formula to break down the defense.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run.
And as the receiver, he doesn't feel the need to go for the monster finish that time. I mean, laying it up for the 2 points worked out just fine. He's
able to hit the second one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Offensive rebound. Kuzma can't get it to go. And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Here's Ball. It's rebounded by Coulibaly. The dish to Jones. And here's Poole for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's a nice play, getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you look at him, he's giving up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Here's Kuzma. Misses. So a close game sees Charlotte taking this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that concludes this NBA preseason matchup. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, New Balance presents your